Hey, Bear fans. Hey, I noticed that you're not so excited about the offense and maybe even about the Bears and about this game. And I get it. The Matt Nagy thing, play calling was absolute garbage. It's made our players look like more garbage than they actually are. I can speak on that later, different time. Either way, the play calling got handed over to Bill Lazor. Not shocking to anybody. If it's your first time hearing that, Bill Lazor is now calling the plays instead of Matt Nagy on the sidelines. And I haven't really seen an uptick in the positivity of that, so it just makes me think the what that means is not out there. So let me try to help that a little bit. Here we go into Bill Lazor. Bill Lazor is a spread offense guy. This is what he does. And there couldn't be a better situation for the Chicago Bears right now than to go into a spread type offense. Now, why is this good? Why would Bill Lazor, and I will just state this, Bill Lazor is the best man on the planet to be calling the plays for this current Chicago Bears right now. There's no if, woulda, shoulda, couldas right now. It's who you got. For the personnel that's on this team, literally, there is no better person in the universe, that's not oversold, in the universe, than Bill Lazor. Let me show you why. Bill Lazor had a special individual relationship with Nick Foles when he worked under Chip Kelly with the Eagles when they ran the spread offense and Nick Foles was lighting up the world and having MVP numbers. The goal for Chip Kelly was to work the entire roster of offense and making sure all of their guys could be doing this or they were focused and motivated to go into doing the right things. That was his job in orchestrating it all. Lazor's job was to make sure Foles was good. He understood. He's seen the different options that go and do and all this. And so he had a very individual relationship with Nick Foles. They understand each other and their brains and what they want and what they need. They're perfect for each other. They're the best two people. Whenever Foles was with him is when he was getting into the league and learning for really the first time. And so that mind melt there with the guy that you were learning initially with is ingrained deep into a subconscious with him. That's why he's the best guy out there. After Lazor did great with the Eagles, he got an offensive coordinator job with the Dolphins to go down there and run the spread offense, which their first game out, they stoned the Patriots, who were just in that Super Bowl they won every year run, and shocked the world. Okay, so that's what that offense can do. And these are the lowly Dolphins that were being kicked around. It makes a difference. So you just have to keep the personnel going and you work off the deficiencies of the quarterback. That's what the spread does. A lot of the times you hear a spread, you think of a little, like a Baker Mayfield guy running around short and he's mobile, right? And they do that because his deficiency is he's short, can't see over the line, needs to roll out. Now, a lot of times you put short and mobile together, of course, because short and unmobile, they don't exist because that would be the worst options ever. But there is a lot of spread ran for statues who do extremely well. The spread does is designed to take away the deficiency of the quarterback. Now, all he has to do is be gifted at this. Be able to read the defense pre-snap and be able to deliver an accurate ball. Now, does that sound like anybody you know? The biggest person I know is Foles. If he has the time or he has a spot, let's just put it that way. Nick Foles can throw it to a spot on the field and put it right on that spot. It won't be over in the stands. It's right to the spot. If he's having to throw to a player in motion, maybe that hasn't gone well, especially when he's on his heels. But if he knows all he's got to do is get the ball to this spot in 3 seconds, he will have it in that exact spot. That's what he does. And he can pre-snap read. This puts him in the RPO, run pass option. Now, this isn't, again, take away the mobile guy running around type deal. Run pass option doesn't mean, Trubisky should be in this one. It's just a concept to take away pressure, right? That's the RPO. And the spread, again, is to spread things out, move them out, which moves the defense out. It gets them away. This is on the running side of the ball. This works out great, and it's exactly what the Bears need right now. Why? Because the theory with the spread is that it's easier for running backs to run when there's less defenders in the way. That seems like it'll work out good. I don't know if you've seen the sweeps lately, but they seem like they have 8 defensive players tackling them, right? Now, by the spread, you're moving them out and you're running guys in motion that takes even more guys out, and it becomes a one-on-one blocking type matchup. Yes, guys will miss in that occasion, and then it leaves the running back one-on-one with whoever that guy is. Now, if he misses, that running back can go 6, 8, 10, 15 yards, 20 yards. He can go to the house. You don't know. But that's the beauty of it. Now, any running back worth of salt out in space says, give me a one-on-one any day, right? Lamar Miller is that type of guy. Even Patterson will try to run over that guy. If Null will go hammer this guy. But Lamar Miller being key because he is a one-cut guy. His thing is, I'll read it, I'm going to juke him and go to the other thing, I'll beat him. Lamar Miller being in this is huge. It almost seems like parody that how bad it could be. And Montgomery's out now too, and yada, yada, yada. And why is Lamar Miller, he sucks so bad he stayed on the practice squad this entire time? I think it is fate, my friends. Lamar Miller is a spread offense running back. This is what he was at the Texans. You knew that with Bill O'Brien. Bill O'Brien put the spread offense in. You might think, oh, Bill O'Brien, he's dumb. He makes bad decisions. It's also the same guy that was the offensive coordinator to the 19-0 Patriots, running the spread, running the same type style offense right now. They dominated. Yes, they lost the Super Bowl, but they dominated. That's how Bill O'Brien went on to be in the head coaching world. Now, you go back, Lamar Miller was with the Texans, yes, but he was also with Bill Lazor in Miami, running this exact system we're about to unfold tonight. Bill Lazor has a very special individual relationship with Nick Foles, and they know how to be on the exact same page and work simultaneously like the same brain. That speeds up the offense, that puts you on the line quick, fast motion. It puts a lot of play calling on right there at the line. In the run pass option, he's going to dictate it by reading the field. Here's the defense. This is something that can be done very well by Nick Foles. He can read a pre-snap defense, and he gets very frustrated when you call stupid plays when he can see something else. You've seen that frustration taken out on Nagy by Foles. He's frustrated with him. He's almost like, you got to be kidding me. This is insanity. This is continuing on nonsense. Now, him and Lazor will not have any of that stuff going on, and they know it. But how does this benefit the rest of the players on the team? It couldn't be better. When you spread them out like that, you put one-on-one options on the outside, okay? Allen Robinson can win one-on-one matchups all day long on the outside, and he's going to have plenty of opportunity to do that. If they go double him, they're open underneath. Who could be underneath? The key to the new age spread. Okay, here is like an unstoppable moment, is especially when this is a new concept and you're putting it on a defense, got no film, you can just run it up on them. If you have this extra piece, it's not even funny. A freak tight end that has a high jump radius. Cole Kmet can run with the best of them. There's nobody taller and nobody that can jump higher on the entire team. There's definitely nobody that can jump with him on the Vikings defense, more importantly. He will be going out and riding the seam. When he goes out in a spread, everybody's spread out, so he ends up one-on-one. And you might have guys coming down and safeties playing over the top. He can take that hit all day. You cannot. He's up here. Nobody can get up there. Nobody can come 3 feet from where he's going to grab that ball. He can do that over and over and over and over. And that's what the spread option does. It continues to just exploit what's working over and over and over and over and over again. Score points. Boom. And then when the defense finally stops it and figures it out and moves their personnel over to actually be able to stop someone like that from just continuing to dig in them, then they're wide open on the other side. The spread is continual adjustment and continual formulating. It's not this stupid adjustments at halftime or no adjusting during the thing, which we just watch. Like, it's insanity. Now, The spread is continual adjustment. It is anticipating you finally figuring out how to stop something. And then when you do, we're going to gouge you over here. And we've already set up for it. We already know. Doing that brings you out of here. You're spread out. Now you don't have an extra guy out of here. So now you can run like 21 personnel and you have two guys going and they can just eat your lunch on the ground, ground up the clock, or just get big yardage. You can actually run from behind in the spread. It's amazing. And then you keep that run pass option. So, it's a spread option with run pass option with it. You're just calling the play out there. You have people spread out. The 21 option, maybe you hear different personnel options like this, but 21 is, there's two running backs on there, one tight end. If you're in 11, it's one running back, another tight end. The rest would be wide receivers. So if you ever hear that play calling out there, those different personnel packages, just always remember the first number is the running back, second number is the tight ends. If it's 12, one running back, two tight ends, the rest are wide receivers, you got it. So, in a 21, you have a running back offset, you have one in the eye. Now, that ball could go pitch to the one offset, it could go to the eye. They could both end up in pass pro. You could end up just tossing it over. The guy in offset could end up going into the slot and throwing it over there. You could toss it to the guy in offset, and the guy in the eye now cuts hard to stop the coming back from the defensive ends and or linebackers, and it seals off that edge for the guy who's offset. All he has to do is time it out a little bit, and then your cornerbacks they're sprung out. So there's not three of them coming downhill anymore. There's just kind of one guy. So if your offensive wide receiver over there can just block that guy, they can take Jimmy Graham and put him out there. They can take Cole Kmet and split him out wide. It's not exotic. It's not exotic for these people. The spread concepts are done by every single person on here. And it gets done to us. When these plays, like when you're versus the Packers, this is another team that runs spread options at different times and at terrible times. And you look at it and you're like, why are these people wide open? How is this possible? How is that guy open for a 70-yard? Most of those are spread concepts. They run them with Aaron Rodgers nonstop. This is what the Bears can end up putting 40 points on the board, let alone 30. They're going to be caught off guard. The offensive line that everybody's so worried about, all they have to do is say, you go there. That's it. You take away all of this hard stuff, all the stuff they're not good at, not beating the guy one-on-one, and you still put them out there, and if they still miss, the play can still unfold because it becomes then on the ball carrier to make a one-on-one play. It is what the Bears needed to do. It is crazy that the Bears haven't been doing this exact thing with this personnel. It's perfect. The Bears will put up 30-something points tonight. The Bears defense will hold tight. I think it'll feed off him. I think they will actually come out. They might get a pick six or a run back for 6, something like that. The special teams start going. I think it changes all tonight. The Bears will just destroy. This will become another notoriety about Kirk Cousins and he sucks on Monday Night Football. But this is Bill Lazor is what you're about to see.